As I go on, before moving on in 3 hours left to go for the current weekly challenge, it's about to be over soon. So I have to hurry up. After finishing up with 2 races with the easy and hard difficulty, and that brings out to have 3 races will go on intermediate. As I will pick and selected to go for the Ferrari F8 Tributo 2019 with the Total Drama livery, Giulia is about to go hashtag underway and take on with Jun Hashimiya in the Ferrari 812 Superfast. But I can't wait. The one-man category is about to go prepare for a special event by tomorrow as the 5th week of May and consider this to be coming as the 1st week of June. The month of May is about to be over and summer is about to be coming up soon until a few days left until 21st. But almost forgot one thing on the settings, just in case if you're about to be using with the Ferrari F8 Tributo as I ever used it before since the introduction of Weekly Challenge back from November 2023. So I got the power restrictor to be set in 83% and also for the brake system on slot disc in racing type and tight light system set into strong and other options, which is going to be good enough by only one Sport Soft compound tires will be well prepared and place it by 699.88 performance point. Speaking of Total Drama Island, but Season 2 of the reboot is about to be set on the arrival date schedule in about 2 days left before May 31st at the end of the month. So let's hashtag do this and ready up to go on the 16th position to catch up and face Jun Hashimiya and his Ferrari 812 Superfast will go hashtag for the win. Let the challenge begins and this will give 3 hypercars of the F8 Tributo versus one 812 Superfast is going for a midshift versus a F-bar layout to go for a Grand Touring. Exotic hypercars coming up and I'll have to be patient to go on T Ishii in 15th position. There he is right now on 14th place. Jun Hashimiya is about to go patient and wait for the overtake in the meantime. He's on the 13, got to get there and go on turn number 10 will be stopping point at the curve straightaway. Just have to let the F430 to go in and slipstream will climbing up and then sector 3 will be going committed towards the out and out corner on the hairpin. Just to go clear overtake and early brake as it goes. Alright, keep it nice and tight and let the Dino will have to keep a nice extra space. Overtake and successful. Well, I haven't used any cars to be start making with the Total Drama liveries for a very long time because of my current successor fan art project, Dream Art Livery Style Dispenser. But don't worry, I know mostly other Gran Turismo players might have to give a try and see how it turns out very well to have all kinds of different Total Drama liveries with team specific and character livery variation to be outfit by the standard and also for the team variation to go for extra of additional. But it takes by 8 years since Vision Total Drama is still coming around by the clock since 2017 with the release of Gran Turismo Sport after a few days later. But I still live on, and the fan art project will always have to keep racing up and filled with a competition by doing a one good lack of challenge. But it's about to be going out from Camp Wallonaqua and heading forward and beyond from the Total Drama community and racing onwards to the GT7 community. So I got the 9th position to go rolling up, going closer to catch up on Old Vasquez in 8th position for the Ferrari 512 BB 1976. Gap distance is about to go decrease by 21.5 seconds, almost there. Early brake as it goes to keep it nice and stay around by gear number 2. Faster lap time is doing well by a minute, 38.745 seconds. But this race may be going to be a bit much more easy out there by choosing a right pick of the hypercar. Okay, it's about to go hashtag halfway there. Update on the record by a minute, 35.870 seconds. Just make the out and out on the basic line in turn 1, and gonna have to keep it up and make the Giulia Ebbe Tributo will be embrace it and take on for the most exotic hypercar in Ferrari history ever since rolling one event by the previous since the full walkthrough. But not to mention, I just really think about having a shipping moment between Giulia and MK. More likely, it turns out to be perfectly as a dynamic duo for the second season of the reboot, just like arch rivals since season 1. Well, probably, it turns out to give a shipping couple relationship according to the details on description on Giulia and MK. Or maybe more like M-Kulia for sure as the most dynamic duo couple yet. So I had to keep going, and stepping up to go in the third sector in about 10.5 seconds is going faster to be well succeeded and coming along nicely. And there's an Anderson in 5th place, gonna have to catch up and have a Balotelli in the F12 Berlin Inter on position 6. Just roll it up and feel the hashtag of Ferrari Fast will go dive down in the final corner. Just make the hashtag overtake to go in straight. 4th lap, only 2 more to go. Okay, gonna have to keep a good sheer pressure to be on the inside. Got a good eye on Marco Busnelli in the yellow 430 Scuderia. Just have to keep it nice and tight. One-on-one Ebbe Tributo will might need to take a moment to dance. Alright, that should do bearing up. Going right back in sector 2 by around on the main curve of the corner to be reaching up by the inside tunnels. Just stay on the track and going midship on the attempted overtake to go faster and upward. Okay, keep it together, Busnelli. Don't make one dent on the Giulia Ebbe Tributo. This is a very good kind of a total drama livery. Going faster and onward, catching up on Regalado in about 3.1 seconds to go. Keep it nice and tight, and it's coming along very good well to be faster on the Hypercar Exotic stage. Just make that good acceleration towards the final corner. No braking and acceleration only. Alright, just in time before the 6th and final lap is about to come in, so I got the 5th lap is going right on the place. But I still have the 3rd lap by the previous in about a minute, 34.786 seconds. This challenge is about to go on and have MK to cheer Giulia on. Got to keep that grip together. Good thing the ABS is about to be stay on default. Just have that turn to go inside here without the apex. Clear and make it line to be performed to be around by turn 7 through turn 9. Okay, Joan is about to be climbing up to be in a 7th place. He's going offense and climbing up towards Summit Bishop in the Ferrari 458 Italia is on number 6. Now it's on number 7 and June is on 6th place. So you might have to step it up a little bit. The Ebbe Tributo is about to go for a formidable contested as a racing hypercar adversary. Okay, Anderson is about to be stay on 2nd position. Looks like Valentin is about to be priced up to go maintain in formation as June is about to get closer for the upper hand advantage as the out and out 2nd basic turn will have to go on the lap and steady up to be proceed to the final lap. Got to go sprint fast and quickly as possible. New record and final lap by a minute 34.744 seconds on the previous 5th lap. Okay, outstanding and doing well performed. Looks like June just beat my lap time, folks. 1 minute 34.387 seconds. I bet the Ebe Tributo will might have to take a chance and go faster to see which one is better. It's all about comparison to see which two hypercars is all about to give a good element of speed and performance according to the regulation. But actually that's possible, but sports soft tires can actually do the thing and work it up to go accelerate by the midship layout to go performance, just like the successor hypercar Gran Turismo vehicle. Got to work it all the way and go straight directly in the final sector to have the final out and out on the main turn. Okay, blue zone coming out, hairpin to go mark and steady up to go amp up the acceleration quickly. Okay, Yamaguchi is about to go closing in, just at the brake wheel and avoid contact. Okay, gonna have to sprint faster, time's ticking, and there you go. So far so close, and I just almost barely made it to have a minute and 33 seconds to be placed on the faster lap time. Hashtag first place on event number 3 complete, score 1 for 1 Julia livery variation in the Total Drama livery. But solid fast work, and momentarily to have the placement record to be in the same record in a minute and 34, adding up by 0.046 seconds. Total time I took is 9 minutes 34.299 seconds. That should do very well, and 2 more races to be unchecked and 1 Vision Total Drama Racing outfit to go for courtesy when using different Total Drama livery. So that's 50% on clean race bonus by 135,000 GT credit, and here is 200,000 GT credit on the ticket. Let's make myself for a third content replay by using the playback position to go for a different hashtag thumbnail image. Got to go in 5 minutes and 30 seconds to be take place in the middle of lap number 4, earlier to be seen and will place up to be on the third. But man, this cinematic cutscene to have Ebe Tributo along with a 430 Scuderia, as the spot is about to go right over here to be slow in and give that Ebe Tributo to go for a hashtag on the showcase. Got to go closer up, but maybe perhaps this one should do very well perfectly to have some more Ferrari cars are about to join the group. It gets lighter and few of them are about to get shaded. Now for the third round, and Ferrari Circuit Challenge has already been done and clear as a weekly challenge. This will have to go for a penultimate race to Goodwood Motor Circuit in Historic Sports Car Master as race number 4, and the last one will have to go way back to Switzerland in Argenteuil for the Renault Kangoo 1-man category to be served as round 3. This time, I'm about to be ready to go and use the Lamborghini Countach LP400 1974 with a GIF icon since my first Gran Turismo demo. So I got everything to be prepared and have 1 sports hard compound tires to be updated into 572.23 performance point and leave it as well to be remain in 373 horsepower. All the parts will have to be stay in stock, and that will bring out to have 1 retro supercar will be joined in to take on with the Countach 25th anniversary and the Mira P400 Bertone prototype 1967. This will have to put myself to go in the last position on the grid, and top 3 classic supercars will go retro of nostalgia. This is going to be a lot of fun, and 5 laps will go on a medium difficulty to be saved later on. And here it is right now to have 1 Countach LP400 1974 in second place, and perfectly to be on the number 1 spot on the Mira P400 Bertone prototype. But no sign of the 25th anniversary, so this will have to go reserve and give 2 Countaches in the 1974 will give a go. But first, slow cars must be overtaken, then faster cars will go in second. So I have to be ready and get set to go. Race number 4 penultimate will go nostalgia on the retro supercar. That's 1 down, 14 more to go, and overtake the Skyline 2000 GTR Type KPGC110 and the hardtop Skyline 2000 GTR Type KPGC110 as well. It's going well faster, and the handling will take a possibility to keep it nice in formation. Good thing the radar will have to keep a good motion on sensor in case of incoming avoidable contact, just in case they have one good Countach to be stock in red and embrace it to have a vintage of nostalgia since my first GT. So it's about to go in the middle of Sector 2 after overtake the BMW 3.0 CSL 1973, catching up and go forward onto the Ferrari Dino in position 10. Just make that push and go offense towards the Aston Martin DB5 1964. There's M4 right over here. Got to go switching up to go on the brake zone before entered at Sector 3. Steady as it goes, and here comes the chicane. Got to make sure to have one roll car at a time. Take a number and come and find the line. Alright, right at the opening and moving on in position 9. That's one lap down, 4 more to go. Second lap is going closer to be towards onto the 8th position in the Ferrari 308 GTB 1975. Got to get there on time and soon as expected. This right to go climbing up to get closer for the last top 2 supercars in second and first place. Almost there towards Patrick Basson in the Maserati Merak SS 1980. Just have to get in there and do Sector 2. We'll go competent in the retro racing line. Okay, beautiful and stunning for the Countach. Got the steer wheel very carefully. This right to keep a good hold on the traction without losing too much grip by preventing an oversteer. Alright, very good and clear overtake at the Porsche 911 Turbo Type 930 1981. Almost there to have a good eye on the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray C2 model and De Tomaso Mangusta. Just take it slow and go clear opening to have a good amp up on the speed. So I'm in halfway there, folks. Almost there to catch up in the Ferrari 512 BP in third place. Third lap is going on the mark. Got the steer well, and it's a very good midship layout to see how it turns to go for nostalgia of a historic sports car masters. It's only down to 11.6 seconds. Just might need to step it up and go faster on the offense. Just have to take it easy and keep it slow. Okay, 512 BB is going defense. Just wait until the outside or inside if I had to keep a good opening spot by the moment. This one here. Overtake and made it to the third. Okay, so let's catch up to the last 2 remaining supercars on the Lamborghinis. Make way for the red Countach LP400 as a true My First GT icon. Just have to hold it together. This has got to do one good perfect effort when taking on in the chicane at the final corner. Basic up. Gap distance to go decrease by 10 seconds. Now it's going to be at in 9.2 seconds. Fourth lap is coming in. It's about to be reaching up in the penultimate run until the last race where to be placed up to go for a requirement. So let's go, 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 and racing to be entertained. Okay, that was a close call. Just have to stay on track and avoid going off the track. Looks like Rossi is doing well to be packed up to go ongoing battle with Van der Hayden in the battle of first place. So I just really had to go for a 3 Lamborghini car battle between 2 Countaches and 1 Mira P400 Bertone prototype. I see them right over here on the far distance. That's where I'm about to go to. Sector 3 coming up, and final corner, we'll have to be heading back to the chicane. Stay together. Don't make one single inch on the contact on the barriers, as 2 of them are about to be coming in and proceed to the final lap. Faster run time in 1 minute, 24.723 seconds. Just have to keep going and drop the hammer any way I can and beat the gap distance in about 4.6 seconds. But that will be doing much more possible to stay down onto the 4th and 3rd place, as the main average of Jeb did and podium finish to go succeeded. Just have to keep holding in and stay focused to get there soon. Ah, damn it. Okay, next take and action. We'll go on the way. But first, slow cars must be overtaken, then faster cars will go in second. So I have to buckle up and be ready for the tough moment to be climbing up into the top 3 position. Just have to get focused up and do the first turn by overtake with 2 classic skylines. So I got the 15, now it's on the 14, and catching up to have some few other classic world cars like the Toyota 2000 GT and Nissan Fairlane C 1969. One good nostalgia supercar will be ready up to go for a steady up balance without using the traction control to be set into 1. So I had to look myself and gonna have to keep a good watchful eye on the opponent and the opening spot to go amp up by the overtake. 3 sectors around in Goodwood Motor Circuit for the Countach in the red style, and just like having the same vehicle in the paint job orange. Got to be reached towards the Ferrari Dino and then the Aston Martin DB5 1964 in position number 9. Just have to go full stretch, and 3rd sector coming around, we'll have to take that brake zone before the chicane is about to go 1 car at a time. It's only down to 13.3 seconds. Just have to take 1 good retro supercar at a time and get behind on the Ferrari 308 GTP 1975. So there we go. First lap clear and going on the offense in about 12.8 seconds in lap number 2. 1 minute, 28.952 seconds for a faster lap time record for the Lamborghini Countach LP400 1972. But it's not over yet. It takes some few talented and retro supercars will go climbing up into the top peak of the position. Got to keep focus up and have a good eye on the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray C2 model 1963 and De Tomaso Mangusta. Just wait until the De Tomaso Mangusta will have to go for extra space, then right on the spot to go enter for using the right side track by overtake. But do your own part of the strategy, folks. This race is going old-fashioned and stronger for the high peak of nostalgia performance. There we go. 4th place comes in and Countach by catching up towards the Ferrari 512 BB 1976. Got to get my shape up reflex, will have to go overdrive and partially to be maintained in about 10.2 seconds. Halfway there on 3rd lap, new record to be updated into 1 minute, 28.045 seconds. Almost there. It's going well embraced for the vintage of supercars will feel the strong of the midship layout. Just make one step overtake, and braking zone comes in on the reflex. Okay, here comes the next turn to go for the usual. Stay on it. Just might have to give that supercar without losing too much oversteer by preventing to avoid a spin out. That's why I've been planning for doing this all day, and coming in and go fresh up for having a new badge since my first GT demo game. I see two of them. They have already been took the chicane and come right in to have the final corner where I have to go exiting towards the dirt lap by the finish. But it's not over yet. The penultimate is coming on number 4, counting out and make a good paces to remain in 5.2 seconds. Looks like Rossi is doing well to remain in first. One for the Countach, and exactly to have Van der Hayden to remain in second. I see two of them coming in during the middle of sector 2. Just keep going, and recent record by 1 minute 25.871 seconds for the Countach to be in the red. Just have to keep my hopes up and study up balance but to stay here on time for the main moment. Just feel the pace, and coming back on the dirt sector will go for the same corner. Almost there. This will take the risk. Chicane incoming. Just no contact allowed. As the three Lamborghinis are about to go closing in to each other, as the final lap is about to go entered in number 5. This will be my moment, and then gonna have to be prepared to go drop the hammer. Got to go slipstream and make it quick, so it's about to go for only last 3 sectors left to go. Come on, I can do it. Just make one Mira P400 Bertone prototype will have to be on the first and turn it into second. Got to keep a good exercise caution, and right on the right side is going place to go overtake. But I'm not giving up yet. Just have to go deaccelerate and reflexes to go reinforce back into acceleration. Okay, very good and suited for the defense. But not yet until the brake corner comes in, just in case, and it's gonna have to be packed up to go for one last defense before the chicane is coming in by one more time. Okay, there we go, and final stretch. Checkered is on the podium for the red Countach, is going for the win. Successful and old-fashioned to go for a vintage of the red Lamborghini Countach for the win. First place for checkmark, and one more to go. We'll take a tally up on the past results. Just have one good brilliant total time in 7 minutes 12.917 seconds, and good on the faster lap time as I just well placed up on the recent by 1 minute 23.813 seconds until heading out to Argentinoa for only one more race and third round for the Renault Kangoo in one make category. But thank you clean race bonus, solidifying effort, and 82,500 GT credits to go on the update and mark it by 207 miles of today's driving marathon. Just for the right moment, and go entered by the third and fifth lap to be placed exactly in the 6 minutes and 40 seconds on duration. So here it is right now, and give 3 Lamborghinis what to be disturbed to go for a captured thumbnail image right next onto the Mira P400 bird tone prototype. Just wait until the main spot and switching up onto a different view. Just have to give me a few moments, and here it is right now until the next part where we'll be skipping in to have one good perfect image. Alright, magnificent, and there you go. So that's content replay number 4, and here I come for the last stage. Then let's go for a Kangoo driving at the Archer, folks. Forward direction awaits me, and last race will be finishing up in about 2 hours left for the current weekly challenge in the 4th week of May and 5th week towards the end of the month. But Mutual considered this to have the 1st week of June after May 31st, so I'm about to go and use again for the 2nd time after Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. So it all comes down together to have one special event for the Renault Kangoo 1.4 2001 from Tsukuba Circuit to Brands Hatch Grand Prix Circuit, and currently to be arrived on Orchard Knollwood will take 4 laps around the course. This will have to go descend to be on the 4 hairpins and go down below, and few corners will have to be follow up and have 4 sectors to give it all I got. As I will begin, I'm about to be putting up in Sports Soft compound tires to give a good speed, and extra strength will have to catch up and go high time on the downhill before overtake on 7 opponents for the same Kangoo 1.4s. This will be very challenging, and it's about to go hard on the difficulty for myself. This race is about to go extremely difficulty to face up and embrace it to go for the Kangoo driving attitude. First sector clear, just what I came here for, and have the outside to go around in turn 2. Just have to be extra careful before going down onto turn 4 and onwards to be stopping at turn 5 after crossing through the bridge. So I got the 2nd sector to be clear and moving on in the 3rd sector. But I tell you folks, this race is going to get a lot more tougher out there, just like WTC 700 at Autopolis International Racing Course. For only one race, as round 3 for the Kangoo 1-man category to face up and go dominate in the Archer. Just have some few turns, corners, and elevations is all I need to get the 4 gauntlet will feel the experience to be driving on the course. But a little bit more harder, and the gap distance might need to do some more pushing on the effort. Just have to get closer on Marlon in 5th place before Nishikawa in 4th place before moving on in lap 2. Almost there, Eisenhower is already in the lead. Just stay together. 1st and 2nd turn is all I need to go on the inside, and don't get caught on the outside when you're around in turn 2. Okay, more cornering and more heavy handling is all I need to have some strength to pull it together. So it's about to get closer to catch up on Ortiro's position on number 3 spot. Just only have 1.9 seconds to go. Easy does it. Got to go outside and make it to go safer to be tougher on the inside. Okay, Papadopoulos is in 2nd, and Eisenhower is still remain defense in 1st. It's going closer to have 1.7 seconds to get back in onto the 4th sector. Just make it until the halfway mark is finished before the 3rd lap on penultimate is coming up. Fastest lap time I took is 1 minute 24.474 seconds. Okay, that's good. Safe, no contact intended. Okay, steady as it goes. This will be committed to go tougher. Almost there. Just give one good sight on Papadopoulos in 2nd place, then Eisenhower is still ongoing in 1st. Dive down below, one overtake, moving on in second, and then Eisenhower is still standing in first. Still got the same time by 1 minute and 24 seconds by the decimal in .394. One good push coming up, and overtake to be in the lead for myself with a Suspension Cam Season 4 Carnival of Chaos variation design. There we go. Let's see how Eisenhower would be more likely to catch up to my current position. Let's stay the line together, and hopefully I'll have to take the first opening step to have the final corner is coming up. Okay, Papadopoulos is on second place. Just almost there. Just what I came here for. Dirt lap clear and final lap on the same record with an updated decimal in .227 seconds. Feels like a one good Kangoo driving attitude, and I've been working hard all day and make this good part of the segment video to becoming as a good completed masterpiece. So this will have to do well to have a defense by 2.5 seconds, dive down below to be exit on the fourth hairpin, try not to go loosen up by off track without avoid the barrier hit. This will have to buy some time and more cornering to go climbing up on the uphill straight. So coming around onto the dirt sector, only one more to go remain before reaching out to the finish line at the final stretch. Just give me some more time, and 3.5 seconds is still enough. It's gonna have to get closer towards the final corner once again. So coming up towards turn 11, folks, got to make it and solidifying decent effort until the podcast interview is coming up by Saturday on Suspension Cam Carnival of Chaos Behind the Chaos, hosted by Emily Campbell. And there you go, 5th checkmark complete and solidifying hard effort to be taking on in the podium to go in first. 5th checkmark complete, and that's how you should actually might need to have some upgraded parts, and Sportsoft compound tires will give it extra reinforcement to climb up and take the terrain will go up and down on the elevation. But it takes 5 minutes, 38.20 seconds, and good on the faster lap time. I still remain by 1 minute, 24.227 seconds. Very good on the hard race, and good on the Kangoo driving in Argent Nowhere for the third round as a special event. So that's 67,500 GT credits, and very good job to have a 500,000 GT credit to go earn and right on time. But one more thing perhaps, it's not over yet until the replay content might need to have a requirement. Just have to go there onto the main scene and have myself to go for the Kangoo 1.4 to go on the sunlight to have a good shaded effect, and have the next part to go right over here. That should do enough, and exit to be saved onto the content replay. Well, with all the 5th races, it's now been finishing up, and it's impossible to see how the Renault Kangoo 1.4 is climbing up to go for a committed effort by overtake 7 vehicles all at once in 4 laps around in Argent Nowhere. This will have to do a perfect time to be finishing up at the end of the 4th week until tomorrow. We'll go on reset by taking part in 5 events, including the Ferrari 812 Superfast will go into the woman category. But after all, 5th part replay is now been saved and cleared to be heading back to the GT garage. It takes more than a credit and successful to have 18 gifts available, so I had to keep filling out with some more roulette tickets by every day. So I still have some 3 stars and more 4-star roulette tickets, so let's have payday to go for a grand total of 800,000 GT credits. Starting out with 100,000, now second for 200,000, and third one for 500,000 GT credits. Going update for my current balance in 46,722,640 credits. But I still have some few other expiration date to be a reminder during the month of June until June 9, 2025, and ends onward on June 28. So I had to go starting out and have 3-star tickets to be on the main lineup, and then the rest will have to be saved later on in 4-star tickets. Let's start off the first one and going on the type for the credit. Well, maybe perhaps just only have small payday is all I need to have a care. So that's 10,000 credits to go update, and have my balance will have to go seen on the main current position. So I'll have to skip the other two parts and then go on for another credit ticket and 3-star roulette ticket. Which one should I get? And there's going to be having a 5,000 GT credit. Will put myself to go for the update on current balance, but not 5,000, and it's going to be a 10,000 GT credits. But don't worry folks, sign out the parts and compatible on the list of vehicles has now been received and earned by 2 times in a row. So I got 4 3-star has been received, and go line up to have a session to be using on one more 4-star ticket by the day. So here comes the car selection gift on the prize. Which one should I get? Alright, that's good. So I'll have to take the Nissan Fairlady C and perfectly straight directly to Outstage test course for the lap time challenge. It's already been added and registered to the car index, and good on the Brilliant Silver. So that's 43 collector points to be adding up and update into 820,885 points. So next up, second 4-star ticket is up, and then a few other 4 stars might need to be spared later on. Got to make sure which one should I get, and there is the Amuse S2000 GT1 is right over here in Championship White. Very good corrected guess, and I really hope I was right. But it's not the Championship White, it's a Grand Prix White. Professional tune and perfectly to go by 250 collector points to be updated and marked by 821,136 points. Alright, one more 4-star ticket to go and I'll have to call it for a day. Which one should I get? New engine, Mazda Atenza Group 4, and looks like I was right. New engine swap, and it's about to go compatible on the Ferrari 458 Italia 2009. Retail price recommend by 241,500 GT credits. There you go. So I'll have to keep 8 4-star roulette tickets before the next day, as I'm about to be moving on in the 5th week of May at the end of the month. Well folks, it turns out to go for a mix-up participation during the 4th week of May on the weekly challenge, as I had to go starting out to be on the easy and hard difficulty at Daytona International Speedway for American Sunny Cup 600, World Touring Car 700 at Autopolis International Racing Course, and save it for the other 3 events. We'll go top it up on intermediate at Ajanoa for the Renault Kangoo 1.4 1-man category as round 3, along with Goodwood Motor Circuit in Historic Sports Car Masters, and of course, one of the 3 new events from May 2025 update at D-Force Raceway in Ferrari Circuit Challenge. But I can't wait, and also for the Ferrari 812 Superfast will be coming up and go for the first round as a special event to be take place at Sardinia Road Track 8 course layout, followed by with some 4 events as usual, including the American Clubman Cup 700 at Autodromo de Interlagos, Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya National layout for the European Sunny Cup 500, Hypercar Parade will take the C course layout in Circuit de Saint-Eclairix, and Group 1 Prototype Series will go faster at Fuji International Speedway. But it takes another credit, just like the 4th week of May as usual, to go for a main step, and very much more indeed to have a good moment to be challenging up and have some road cars, and one for the Group 4 race cars to be well participate on the WTC 700. But I can't wait, and also for the first round of the official Gran Turismo World Series 2025 in London for the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. But looks like this will bring out to have a return of the Viewers Campaign and Winners Campaign as well, and this time tickets are on sale now before June 7 in case that you guys might need to get it before watching the first round of the GTWS in London for the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. But I can't wait, and the excitement is about to bring out to have some returning of the Gran Turismo competitors, championship, and also for the new ones as well. Let's wrap it up before at the end of the current video, so I'll have to take a good look on the winners campaign by showcasing with any Group 3 race cars in the Manufacturers Cup specific livery, and one for the Aston Martin Valkyrie 2021 in Nations Cup country specific livery. This is going to be awesome, and be patient until June 7 is about to go on official. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone who would join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra who will support and grow by becoming a member. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.